Hello, boys and girls. My name is Yoshi, and you are watching Yoshi 1907. That is, you are watching my 100% blind playthrough of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. In the last video, we found out we just got psychic powers all of a sudden, basically, and now we have to locate this random teleporter key because we need like 5 of these. We're in Fury Green, according to the game right now. So, yeah, it's a completely different area we have to explore. And now we need to find stuff. We're gonna start by, of course, scanning our environment around. To the Lamone headed for the Temple of Memory. Gaze deeply and listen carefully. Calm your mind and take your first step here. We could choose to do this. Oh, this is different. You're welcome to a sacred land full of greenery and life. Visit the Temple of Memory, kneel at its altar, and honor all those who came before. The thoughts, wishes, and dreams come together at the base of our sacred tree. We hope one day that our bounty reaches far and wide. There's a lot of stuff to read, man. Wow. Plant morphology of Vidosac. The thin skin layer of the sphere contains a low viscosity and nitrous rica. A strong impact will break the skin and scatter the pungent contents. Those things are really fast. Mollusk morphology. Meierworm is found in rifle habits. Imitates plant life to burrow in and feel it on solid objects nearby, but retreats underground if they sense danger nearby. Wow, there's lots of stuff to talk about here. Our worms are in variety of mollusks that live in small groups, primarily in shallow freshwater and boggy areas. They possess long, slender and often emerge from their burrows in search of prey. They do this by swaying gently, appearing as vegetation and emitting a sweet odor from their heads that mimics plants. Varying as small insects, they use the mandibles at the tip of their head to grab their prey and then swallow them whole. They are vigilant, quickly retreating into their burrows if they sense danger. They are capable of migration, spending their entire lives in their original burrows and dying if the habitat is defeated. Okay. Lots of stuff. I guess we could look at the other sands. You know, this is probably going to take a really long time to talk about all this, so enjoy this while it lasts, because I think once we get closer to the end, there should be a logbook we can just view at the end of the game, and we might just use that to talk about everything, because as this is a game, we might end up a lot, and I don't want to have to re-talk about everything each time we get to this. Other than that, this is ancient Lemurian stone gate cut. Used mostly of umazite. Its curve and cross-section consistency suggests precise machining. It leads to Soul Valley. We can't even go back there. We can scan this thing from very far away. Okay, we got it this time. Insect morphology, Sicklephi, a dragonfly subspecies with scissor-like jaws and a single compound eye. Travels in storms and feeds on a compost, mold, and fungi. Assume if we can set this up right, we should be able to eventually figure out stuff. Morphology, Ogren crane, large avian creature that primarily feeds on food. Overdeveloped chest muscles, allowed to fly for days without rest. Okay. Okay, lots of stuff to see in this first area, that's for sure. But yeah, I guess I should have mentioned, in the last episode, we got almost beat by a bunch of pirates. Some other stuff happened, and then this big artifact exploded, and we just kind of got teleported here, and yeah, the rest is history. Looks like this game might take a really long time to get through, trying to also scan everything though, so to save time, I will be trying to just... I'll probably go back and make an extra video just to talk about the logbook, in case anybody wants to see that. Arthropod morphology, red relican. Each reefs for broad refugees, using its rear piercers to carry him. Forms a line with nestmates when traveling. Senses help it locate its nest across great distance. Just like any starting area goes, you get a lot of stuff available at the very beginning. Ancient statue carved from a single stone. Analysis. Its surface cracks were caused by strong impact. Item detected within. Something tells me we're gonna have to go back to this later. We need to make note whenever this kind of stuff happens, because it could be very easy to forget stuff. Knowing my luck, that's gonna require the power bombs again, or the missiles, so we're gonna have to remember that for later. Our major focus right now is just 100% items, but scanning the environment is also pretty important too, though. This is our first time seeing a door, so we better look at that. Plant morphology, giant style, vegetation found. Leaves extend any spiral and displays a response to any impact situation. So these are our new doors. Insect morphology, Guster beetle, a beetle possessing bioluminescence. As a species, they tend to group together considerable light and making themselves easy to spot by predators. But we can still check. See how many of these we have. I imagine we can't even get most of the Galactic Fed scans now until the very end of the game. I don't even know if I am gonna get all the scans anyway. Oh, this is different. Float morphology, homing spore, corrugatum of a gas spore, floats in the air and sense the heat of nearby organisms. The pregnant will stand forward, approach, and then explode. Yep. Better destroy that thing before it gets too close. Crustacean morphology, shimmer trap. Variant of terrestrial crustacean parasites that live on wood surfaces. It is mobile, practically consumes the sap. The tip of its tentacle is a luminous organ. Okay. The fact you get your charge beam right away, it helps you deal with a lot of stuff. You don't really need to use missiles except for boss fights and certain big enemy packs. Alright. Took a lot to say, apparently, but we got a lot of scans right away and are in our first area. Furry green, so that really is what it's called. There's a big tree. Don't ask me why, but that reminds me a lot of Pen Avatar's tree. Anybody who's watched that series will probably know what that's about. Pretty cool, huh? Glad they have some kind of references like Avatar and whatnot. Alright, here's another lure. So this is what we're looking for the lures. Overborn, gaze upward and behold the sacred tree, blessed by the temple of memory, a shrine that serves and protects our memories and wisdom. Since these are a little rarer, let's read it. On the first day we have a month set foot in this jungle, the sacred tree has been here. It bathes in the life, breaking through the treetops, reaching high into the air, appear to almost strain against the sky, yearning to carry the thoughts and feelings it holds higher. Open your heart and your mind to the sacred tree and become one with it. Exerted from the second slate. Okay, there's only 10 of these. Well, there's also other slots later. We're already almost up to 10% scans, and again, we've only just started the game. Like most of the other games in the series, we're probably going to get a lot of scans really quick. Oh, this is different. Reptile morphology, Glad Grabber. Carnivorous reptiles and move using wings and power lanes. They burrow on the ground and wait for their prey, then emerge when they detect vibrations. Okay, these are our first actual proper enemies of the game. Kind of like the beetles that burrow underground from the first Metroid Prime game that we've played. Wall formed of insect larvae is extremely elastic and durable and cannot be cleared with standard firearms. Handily flammable and removable using high-heat weaponry. Tells me we might need another plasma in this game, I imagine. With most beam types, there's usually a plasma beam somewhere, so that's probably what we're going to have to use to get rid of that. Good to know for later. Sacred Tree of the Lamarn. Age estimated over 6 millennia. Analysis indicates it is absorbed and stored massive amounts of psychic energy. So this whole area is just based off of that. Oh, now we scan it again, and that actually gives us our morphology. I think we scanned the tree first. Oh, shit, maybe. Morphology. Epoxide. If it senses the approaching organism, it closes its petals and hardens to protect its ovaries. That also means we can destroy it, though. We're quick enough. So these bugs are like our first enemy. They're like our beetles of this game, basically. We don't want to use missiles on them, probably. Fungi morphology, fiber deformity, small fungi variant that typically forms on the bark of a tree, but possesses a bioelastic glow due to internal oxygen reaction. Okay, that one does not have anything. Oh, this is different. Plant morphology, root spur, a mobile tuberous root plant variant with an automatic nerve system. They usually live in mud underwater and will surface if a creature draws near. Okay, this guy's really tanky. Okay. Starting to hear some of the music properly this time, which is nice. Get used to seeing this scan thing go off for quite a bit, because again, we need to scan a lot of stuff if we want to get scanned 100%. Ooh, this just did something. We could move these platforms into existence, apparently. Psychic platform. Formed by compressing psychic energy. Standing on them requires the psychic boots. Okay, so that's an upgrade we're going to have to collect later. Ancient Purification Site holds spiritual significance due visiting Mamone. Structural collapse due to an earthquake, blocking water flow. Alright. I'm glad we're finally in this main part of the game so far. It's really cool so far. We're just getting rid of all these enemies because we don't really care about stuff. Well, that was something different. We're gonna get plenty of chances to scan other stuff later, though. Ancient Mamon sculpture called for a seal stone with identical dimensions to similar statues. A replica for psychic boat is built into its forehead. Set morphology. Empress Alu. Butterfly variant adapted to tropical climates. Travels in storms and will free from danger if disturbed while it's at rest. I've Ramon Psychic Lock. Psychic the seal variant. Locked by placing psychic energy mode spears into the receptacle. No, it takes a spirit or collections of psychic energy that acts as a key. Okay, we need a certain ability to access this likely. Now this is a test. Yeah, we just fall right through this, so yeah. Oh, but we can see expansion on the other side, so we're definitely gonna have to come back for this. Also restores 5 missiles and gives us missile capacity upgrades. I wonder how many of those are gonna have to collect. We haven't even found our first missiles yet. Okay, that's the same enemy I've already seen. Mud unlocks when essential to answer detects energy exposure, explosion, or concussive blast. Once unlocked, it'll open when approached. This is different. Mechanoid scout emits ultrasonic waves from overhead to detect the bat positions. So in the area, electric shock will activate it. Oh, we need a wave beam probably to activate that. If there's a wave beam, we're probably gonna need that to activate this thing. Lots of stuff we can't really do, so probably best strategy, honestly, is just go into scan mode and look at stuff. Oh, this is different. Het morphology, bristle art. Carnivorous plant variant card in a hard shell. When it senses a threat, it opens its shell, large angled self towards its target, and launches thorns. There's a narrow venom person over here. Het morphology, cumbberry. Male form of a plant that continuously emits pollen. Pollen is uncommonly light, enabling it to float for long durations with very little airflow. Oh, I guess we can only hit it when, yeah, it's open. And this is just its own thing, so can't deal with that yet. Oh. Psychic energy mode spears again. We're gonna need to get something at some point. Okay, we could still use our morph ball, so we need to use that. This is a new game, we're going to play it extra careful, make sure we're getting all the stuff done. Well, this is different. Psychic Center, a receiver and conductor for psychic energy linked to opening the gate. Oh, perfect. So we needed to use that anyway. Psychic Glove. Combination with the Psychic Fire enabling telekinetic control over psychic objects such as boats. Oh, this is different. Here's one. Take the holy power in your hand. The path that you must walk lies behind the door. Beyond the sacred relic that we caretakers of a sacred tree filled with refined energy. We offer it to the chosen one who will one day visit this place. We ask that they take it in hand and use it as they please. Let's seek out our sacred symbol, vigoring afterglow of our prayers. We'll probably have to go back for others at some point. It's in combination with the Azure. Okay, looks like we're just given this first upgrade. So this is our first major upgrade then. It's really important. We're getting a cutscene for it. Yeah, there's that classic Metroid jingle. So we got the Psychic Glove. Enables remote manipulation of psychic motes and psychic objects. So now we can open basically the original door we saw before. We have to switch to the Psychic Visor again and hold ZL to grasp a target. They can then be manipulated with right stick movement, basically. Open the menu with minus and check the inventory for more information. It keeps scanning stuff instead of doing the other spots. Yeah. Oh, I keep scanning. Why do I have a feeling something weird is happening? So weird. Why is ZL also the scan for itself? Makes no sense. Oh, okay, that was completely wrong. Ugh. Something weird is clearly happening that I don't know about. There is no square on this. I think that's just showing what we need. Or do we need to be closer to it? This makes no sense. It's so weird. Why does it keep scanning it? No, I don't want to scan it. Good, great. This is gonna be very awkward to do, clearly. Maybe this has to be done with Ocean. Wait, what if we turned off... that and see and tried to do something. Ugh. Okay, something weird is clearly happening I don't know about. Are we really gonna be stuck on this first part because the game thinks that I should scan instead of doing our stuff? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. I don't know why this is being so weird. I have no idea what's going on. I am pressing ZL. But every time, it's just doing something different instead. Why does it also count as my scan book? It makes no sense. This is so weird. Why does the scan also set to ZL? Normally cause opens automatically after receiving psychic energy from a linked sensor. We can't even go back this way either. We're kind of stuck in here until we can get this to work. Ugh, this is so frustrating. Why does this game have weird controls? Yeah, holding ZL just triggers that. Gosh darn it, game. I don't want to waste forever, so I guess we're already looking up what to do just because we can't seem to do anything on this part. So hang on for a minute while I figure this out. Is it me? Or am I the most dingus person ever created? I was literally grasping the wrong thing. You're not supposed to do that right away. That's why I was scanning. I have to grab it from the statue literally in front of my face, not in that other area. Good golly. If we're gonna get stuck on this first part already, then yeah, that's a sign that this game is gonna be really, really, really long. Sorry, I'm not gonna lie, but this part kind of frustrated me a bit more than usual. So, I'm just gonna do a lap around the stuff because I didn't know that I would get stuck this early. But yeah, I know this, but you're supposed to just grab this statue thing. That's why it wasn't freaking working, because I wasn't aimed onto it properly. Like a dingus, I was scanning literally the wrong thing, and yeah. Yeah, you can call me bad in the comments or whatever. But this is all a new game, so how was I supposed to know I had to grab that frickin' statue instead? So yeah, I guess this is no longer a blind playthrough, because oh boy, we had to go up something. But, like, to be fair, it's for you guys' own benefit. It was either that, or you were gonna watch me struggle for like 15 minutes trying to do stuff, only to not get anything else. Anyways, we finally got to scan this thing properly this time. Fungi morphology, Gaspar, fungi variant. Pseudo-shatter is extremely hard. It cannot be destroyed with a scatter beam, but can open up to release homing spores. Now, how in the heck did I not know that you can only target certain things? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, see, if I try here, or here, it just says scan, but that's because that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to grab this thing and place it into the other side area. Also, sometimes you can get, morphball bombs in there as well, but I assume we have to unlock that later anyway. So, I guess we're just gonna use the psychic boats to slowly go around and do stuff. Oh, this is different. Oh, we have to move our stick around. So this is where motion would probably come in normally, but instead we're doing other stuff. Oh, this is just a normal energy tank. There we go. I was about to say, are we gonna finally get some upgrades? It's about time. Not gonna lie, we really were stuck there legit for a very long time. We still need to scan a bunch of stuff. Okay, we finally found this thing. Shren. Find its build decks on vertical surfaces such as rock walls, lives in arms, and will shoot acidic spray at organisms that approach the nest. Organic morphology, Shren hive. Hive opening formed from a mixture of chewed up plants and or mixed with Shren saliva. It's extremely vulnerable to explosive for us. By the way, I'm glad I looked that up. I did not. It wasn't a bug. It was me literally trying to scan the wrong thing. So weird that they give you the many uses for your scan visor, yet not much else happens. Okay, that's gonna keep spamming enemies. Yeah, probably better to just say frit, ignore them, because they're just gonna keep showing up over and over again. Yeah. I forgot that we got a lot of struggles just to get through here, man. Sheesh. Okay. More stuff. Oh, we're really close to that. Should we go over there right now, or do we wait? Check out what's over here first. I say we go over here. Anyways, I think that's the most trolled I've ever have. That was pretty much as close as we are to pretty much getting stuck at the opening area of the game, sort of. It wasn't actually stuck at the opening area, but we were stuck at a very early part. We cannot... where does this even lead? Somewhere different. Crustacean morphology isopod glides upon a spectrum of news. Finally died is gold bud, causing an alien mucus to glow. So we're just following this guy right now. Fungi morphology, go mode, bioluminescent fungi variant, contain large quantities of luciferin and luciferase in its cap. It causes the growth of both the fungi and its spores. Uh-oh. What was that? Is that a warning? We get scan what's left, apparently. Life signs diminished due to severance from body. Yeah, right. Oh, we can keep going. Is this where we're finally blocked? BL variant nest composed of hard modded clay. This nest is fragile without a single powerful blow would shatter it. Which means charge beam, usually. Yep. Like we haven't used that enough times already. Whoa, this is different. Firmware variant, lateral root hair, tips with 3 sharp edges. They could be cleared using standard firearms. Okay. I'm just kind of glowing through here. Oh, this poor thing just got skewered. And now he just ended his life for no reason. Oh my goodness. Travis, what are you doing, Matt? Doing this? Oh, good grief. Alright, I guess we're continuing for this section. I'm not sure if this is actually a way to go. The extra secret came in from somewhere else, but right now we're just kind of following this path. I just knows who we're gonna end up. I guess that's the fun part about Metroid games, though. You're expected to just mostly explore this world and also scan stuff to see where it's at. Oh, wow. What a mess. Who's this? Did we just find a human?
Okay. What?
Yeah, we just found a human now.
Samus Aran? Hey! Hey, Samus Aran! Oh, stop! Help me out! Oh.
Uh-oh. What's now? What's going?
I'll just stay right here. Try not to die.
Okay, we already found a human that was trapped. Seems like we haven't seen this enough times. Galactic Federation Technician. Individual performs maintenance tasks on electrical. This also involves maintaining computer equipped airframes. Galactic Federation SC transport. Engine navigation system stop fuselage damage. There's detachable cargo door at its rear. On vine growth. It'll burst if struck.
Oh! I think it's working. Shoot some more.
Okay.
What was that?
Now what?
Okay, that did not sound friendly.
Okay, we just summoned a blast.
Okay, I got it, I got it. Oh, no.
That's a new enemy. We better scan it. Probably. Yeah, we probably should scan this thing. Alright, so what is this thing? Jungle Griever. We just summoned a bunch of Jungle Grievers. Griever vary of this area can leap to great heights and climb trees quickly. It has an extremely aggressive disposition and uses its arms and claws to attack its enemies at close range. When at a distance, it'll spit poison at threats instead. Alright. Okay. Good thing we have 2 energy tags that we got literally from the start of the game. Otherwise, this could be a lot trickier. I'm starting to figure out a bit more about the controls now, and by the way, apparently people have been having issues with the right stick working. I'm using a Switch 2. Jeez, they do just keep coming. There's gotta be an end to them eventually. That would be easier if we just gotten other stuff. Maybe this was actually the stretch signal we were supposed to get. Let's just spam them. Jeez, they just keep coming, man. Okay, do we have to, like, move back? We moved back because we thought we had to do stuff, but they, oh, okay. I think they just stopped.
Great job. Now help me down.
Okay. We'll help you down, friend. I hope you're alright. I'm still recovering from the fact that I could not figure out what to do in that one room. But we're here now.
I'm a specialist, Miles McKenzie, engineer level 4. I have something for you. Hold on, I gotta manually override this.
These X7s tend to stick a little. Come on.
Oh, now we can actually get his real day. Before it was just an unknown person. Now we get, hey, Miles McKenzie, primary responsible for goal maintenance at the Utah Research Center, skilled in operating, repairing, and modifying computers and machinery. Function in Cargo 7A Bay Hatch. Arm extension blocked by bent piston rod. Removal of this rod is required for it to open. I hope I blow you sky high by doing that. Okay, we did find an item. Missile launcher. Okay, wait. This was the right way to go. Apparently we get this first. I think we're supposed to get this first. So this whole time, I think the other door would have actually led to a lock instead. Alright, let's grab ourselves our missile launcher. As if we haven't seen this enough times. I will say the acquiring of this was definitely a lot easier than Metroid Prime 1's version, because that boss can actually be very tricky, especially if you fall into them. There, this is less of a battle and more like other stuff. Missile launch function has been restored. Press R to launch an explosive missile with target tracking capabilities. Open the menu with minus and check plus for more information. And this time we start with 10 instead of...
It's okay with you. I'm gonna tag along. So, where to? It might be a good idea to check the map and get our bearings.
So, I think now we're supposed to go to where it told us to go earlier, which would have been somewhere out right. Actually, no, wait. This was the... No, wait. This was the green icon. We just had to loop around or some... I think just going the other way simply wouldn't have worked. Oh, we can't even go this... Oh, no, wait, we can go this route. Artificial fusion of flora and fauna made from a modern biotech. Extremely fast cellular system allows full regeneration even if reduced to pulp. Okay. Oh, we could probably scan this thing. Verwolf's amber. Tree resin formed by chemical reactions. The rough is fair rock materials. It could be destroyed with explosive force. This is our missile door of the game, basically. Alright. Yeah, I knew it. So if I had gone this way, we probably would have ran into this amber and we wouldn't have been able to go. So that whole time, that was required. Ooh.
How about we avoid any standing water? Those things seem pretty territorial.
Yeah, agreed, actually. What's this? I get sir. Move the psychic stone using a psychic glove, and that'll disable the lock. Oh, I see. So as long as we're directed on it, it'll work. And we use our stick instead of motion to move in Pro Controller mode. Which is good, because this would be really hard to get. What is this? Isn't this... Oh, this is our actual save station, so we never actually reached a save station till now. Nice received behavioral records. Also restores 4O energy and ammunition. We finally got that.
Why hide it?
Yes. Well, it's about time we found a save station. So the game did give us autosaves at a point, so we could have returned.
Not as old as the rest of these ruins. What do you think it's doing here?
I don't know. It's really weird. Alright. Well then. That was fun. We just rescued a person from the depths of this tree world in, yeah, Fury Green, I guess, well, whatever it's called. Now we finally got our missile launcher, so now we have to pretty much go back through all of where we went before. This is just one continuous loop. Oh, actually, no, wait. There is one other thing we can do right here. So I guess we'll aim for that next. But I'm just going to leave it at this so we can see our playtime. Again, our playtime only really jumped by 20 minutes. It's crazy. Our in-game time is a lot slower, yet the real time felt a lot longer just because of all the stuff we collect. Our items are up to 6% now, so I guess it could be worse. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, though. Comment, rate, subscribe, and because this keeps varying save points, I assume if we find a save point, we're gonna just exit and call it quits. And this is a good time to do that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe. We just got our missile launcher back, which I guess is a pretty good time to end this episode. My apologies about what happened at that Psychic Glove fan. If only I had just stepped back a little farther, I probably would have seen that. Oh, I should probably grab that orb thing. Not falling for that again, that's for sure. Hopefully the other those won't leave me as stuck, but yeah, hopefully that's the last time I have to look at a guide for stuff. That was literally just a review, Charles. Most of this is still blind, but what's funny is the game has taught me how to grab it. I just didn't know where I was supposed to grab. That's how confused I was. Anyways, we'll see if we can do better in the next episode. Until then, if you like, you guys enjoy, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.